Hello, 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 hello. If anybody's here yet.
Hello, hello,
If not, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, thank you.
I don't have the lock. Where's the lock?
You can leave it open. You don't have to close it.
Dogs are barking at
Hellcap, hey, what's going on, buddy? Ghost Malone. Not much going on in the EDC world right now. Trying to get some shit started, though. Como estas, bitches? How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing today? That's interesting. So, I have invited a few other people. I don't know if anybody will be able to make it or not, but I think maybe Doom might be coming. I don't know if anybody caught my video. I kind of rode the coattails, Neves and Complex, that whole joke beef thing. I did quite a long video on that guy. So if you guys have a minute, stop by. I'm good, Cap. How are you? Sorry, I'm just checking my... I'm getting a whole bunch of messages all of a sudden, so I'm just reacting to those real quick. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I mean that. So what do we want to talk about? Anything happening? Any news in the world of Canifes? Anything crazy going on? Today I've been carrying my 3/4 AR. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I like it a lot. It's not the best focus in the world, is it? Jesus. I got to get used to this whole going backwards thing. I love hanging out with other knife nuts too, man. I don't know why. It's just a lot of fun for me. I guess other people having similar tastes and similar things that they get out of. This is the one made by Medford, yes. The 3/4 AR Strider by Medford. I don't know why I say Medford. I'm an idiot. Medford. But I love this. I love this blade. So much belly, and you've got a cute tip here. And then Sawtooth Dave, he bought this. I guess the scales were already modded. You've got bronze anodized frag pattern scales here, which in my opinion make the knife. I really love these scales. They're fantastic. Fantastic. Tampa, what's up? Thanks for showing up, man. A pangolin. Well, penguin, yeah. I think I have. Do I not? Could have swore I had my penguin. Oh, here it is. I've got the laminate carbon fiber penguin. It's a pretty cool one. I like the penguin a lot. I want to get the Penguin X or the Penguin. I'm not sure what they call it. Penguin Plus, the large size penguin. I'm pretty excited that was released. I haven't been able to get a hold of it though, but soon. It will be mine. Medford Smooth Criminal. Bazinga. What the hell? Things are just up and disappearing like a fart in the wind. I had my Smooth Criminal out here. I don't know what the hell happened to it. That's okay. That's okay. I think I forgot to.
What the fuck is a freak?
Hey, watch your fucking mouth.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
I insist.
You can fuck all the way.
Sorry, guys. I'm just posting, letting everybody know that I'm up. Well, not up, but I'm live. Caviezo knives. I have heard that. I will check them out. Thanks, Ghost. I appreciate that. I don't know why I always forget about that site. Like I know about it, but when I start thinking about my pangolin, I just forget always. Is anybody getting in on the drop of the Synapse XLs on the 21st? I'm pretty excited about it. Almost there, guys. Sorry. Okay, almost there. Almost there. There we go. All right, now everybody knows. Anybody else here yet? My wedding's coming up next month, so right now I'm on the market. I'm off. I'm out of the market for this. Congratulations, most Ghost. Where are you guys getting married at? Is it like just a small subdued thing at home? Are you guys going to Vegas or something? What is happening? Yeah, I'm excited about Sharif's knives too, El Cap. The Lush. I haven't heard it. What is going on with my phone? Oh, it's a William Henry. That's nice. Very nice. Guessing those are pretty pricey though. Whoa. Yeah. It's beautiful. A little out of my price range. Davenport, Iowa. That sounds awesome, Ghost. Congratulations, brother. How long you guys been together? No, that's okay, man. I love showing this shit off. Strider by Medford, 3/4 AR. It's a tank, absolute tank. It's not huge, but I mean, you can cut a car in half with this thing, and it'll just smile at you and keep on going. Action's fantastic. It's not drop shutty. Takes a little bit of encouragement, but it's not terrible. But it's obviously on bearings. It's obviously on washers, so it's going to be a little less drop shutty than most. But yeah, love those frag scales. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. I could do without the lanyard hole, but that's okay. That's okay. And I love the blade. I don't know if you can see the grind lines on this guy. No, that's too bright. Too bright. You can kind of see in there a little bit. But yeah, you guys know I'm a slut for grind lines. Absolutely love them. And these are beautiful. They've even got them on this up here. I believe that's a 3.5-inch blade. What's up?
You're a slut for so much more than out for
I know. I know.
Did you finish the apple juice?
No. Robert M, what's up? Thanks for showing. Oh, Devo knives, lush. Okay. I haven't seen that one either. I've wanted to get my hands on a Devo knife, especially the stout. I really want a stout, but I just haven't been able to get one yet. Marcos Gamos, thanks for showing up, buddy. How's it going? There are my peoples. These are my people. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Illuminati Ninja. Hold your applause. You got a couple of cars I need to process. I got to figure out how to put the comments up in the live. I don't know how to do that. Coordinated Carrie, thanks for showing. What's up? Yeah, Jimmy Slash helped me out a while back. Thanks, Coordinated. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. It's nice to be recognized from time to time. And I mean, I'm not really cranking them out. I mean, I don't feel like I'm doing a lot, but I really enjoy it. I love doing this so much. I really do. Mana Milton, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming. Apex Alchemy, how you doing? Volume down because wifey's watching Daisy Jones and the Six. Any good? I keep seeing the previews for that, and I don't know. Reading along. Yeah, I think I got like 100 subs from when Jimmy Slash helped me out. That was it was awesome. It was a total surprise. I mentioned, or I commented on one of his videos. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I commented, and he must have saw that I had a channel, and he went and looked, and he had 9 subscribers. Which I was happy with. I was like really excited about that. And it said it made him sad, or made him depressed. So yeah, he mentioned my channel to you guys, and a whole bunch of people came to subscribe, which was just, I mean, I woke up, I went to sleep, I had 9 subscribers. I woke up the next morning, I think I had 96 or somewhere around 100, and I thought it was a mistake. So I kept reloading my phone, and I even turned it off. So I'm like, this can't be right. That's a pig for me, but he's kind of grumpy today. I don't know what's going on with him. He must have a bug up his ass or something. But he earlier, the dog was in the way of the chair, and the dog wouldn't move, so he jumped over the dog and on top of my lap. Which I don't know if you guys have ever experienced how sharp pigs' hooves can be, but it was quite painful. Marcos, are you thinking about starting a channel? Maybe I missed it. I don't see the comment here. Well, if you're thinking about starting a channel, buddy, let me know. I'll be one of the first ones to sub. Smaller YouTubers. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'm just kidding. Well, I appreciate you saying that I deserve them. I don't know why. I don't know why people are enjoying the channel. I'm glad they are. I've recently made some changes to my process, and I'll dial that back a little bit. So I'm going to try to find a way that I use things and the way that I'm doing them right now. I kind of feel like I'm less engaged than I was a couple of months ago, just because I got some recommendations from a buddy to shorten up the videos. Kind of be a little more selective about the things that I discuss, which has worked really, really well. To grow the channel and everything. But I'm not so much concerned with how fast the channel grows. I want to make it more about interacting with you guys and making content that people enjoy, and making sure that I'm engaged and organic about everything that I'm doing. And there was a kind of an issue with me feeling like I like getting on there and just talking. And sometimes it ends up being a little bit longer videos, this, that, and the other. And I didn't want people feeling like I was trying to steal Complex's style, if that's the right way to say it. I'm not sure, but it just, unfortunately, when I got into the knife community, when I started enjoying knives and everything, I kind of cut my teeth on Complex's channel. So he had a lot of influence on, I guess, kind of the way I'm doing my videos now. But it's kind of just my preferences and me being liking to just ramble and talk and everything. Unfortunately, it seems to me that it looks and sounds a lot like his channel. So I'm trying to find my own, I guess, my own process, my own style, so that people don't think that I'm trying to ride on his coattails, because it's absolutely not what I'm trying to do. It just seems to me that our styles are somewhat similar. Sorry, I missed some more comments. What's going on, Illuminati? You got to get an MRI? Yeah, Renee, my wife kind of suggested that I started the channel as well, although I think it was more just so that I'd stop talking to her about it. I think she was tired of hearing about it. All right, thanks, Robert. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video in a day or two here, just explaining that I'm gonna kind of tweak my style a little bit, and again, I don't want for it to appear like I'm stealing someone else's style. So I'm going to mention that on a video, and from now on, if anybody has an issue with it, I'm just going to kind of direct them towards that video just to explain that I know that it's similar, and I'm not trying to steal anybody else's style. It just happens to be that mine is similar to a few other people out there. Coordinated carry, it's genuine content, just being yourself. That's the thing. I just want to be myself. Birdshot, I love Birdshot. They're so funny. I like them a lot. They are goofy, yeah. Whenever. Yeah, when I started the channel, I think I said in one of my earlier videos, I have no intention of monetizing or anything like that. And I don't care if I get to 1,000 subscribers in the next month or two. That's not what this is about to me. It's just about the hobby and enjoying it as best I can, talking to you guys. I mean, I like I like helping people to, explaining things and teaching people, but at the same time, I really, really love learning. So that's also been a good um, outcome of starting this channel. I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of new people, and there's things that you learn that you never would have learned before. Sneeze and watch your subs grow. Get into a rap battle against Neves. Actually, I just said a few minutes ago, I don't know if anybody saw, but I kind of made a video about that whole beef thing. I know it's not actually beef, but I had some opinions about the situation, and I rambled about it for about 25 minutes. Pretty good video in my opinion. That's true, bro. Oh, your mom. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of dealing with the same situation with my dad right now. Not a good feeling. How do I get the comments to show up on the live? I'm going to have to ask Maddie about that if I end up talking to him sometime soon. Yeah, absolutely. Milton, the people are just, I think Drewby said it earlier today in his live with Beard or with Doom. He said, you come for the knives, you stay for the people. And I kind of feel like that's absolutely right. The people in this community are some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Faux show. Yeah, me too, Bluminati. I gotta go grab something, guys. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. No. Only because this thing it magnifies things like a lot. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I was just going to ask you to turn down. Sorry, I interrupted you about the juice. Why? Because we went to the store and you could have just grabbed more. So it wasn't you, so we didn't know it needed replaced, so you weren't in trouble. Yeah. It wasn't that you drank that you didn't buy more at the store, but you were someone who drank it, so you didn't know.
PRC, affordable opportunities are endless. Learn more at their open house on April 18th. Visit discovernprc.org to find a location close to you.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with that, and NPRC addresses that issue with being very affordable.
Attend virtual or in person at one of 5 locations. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Brighter futures begin here.
Previously on the exit. It's trying to take my daughter.
Notice not a known force was used for.
Extreme cases. Tattersall's assets were acquired by all troops in custody of Wolverines, as in George and Maria Walters. And there's more, 1.8 million to the fighters' ascension. Those organs, they're only used for one reason: Vocare Pulvere, ceremony of ash.
Take me.
Go it down. I moved out. It's a place where I'm not married and you're not letting me sleep everything else on that.
Your daughter broke a man's jaw in the L. It's not possible that she could have done this.
What's going to happen to her?
It'll force her to submit. A union of demon host, 2 entities becoming one. Integration. Integration is set to happen. Thank you for me. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
How'd you find her? Let's been integrated. Integrated. Why are we taking her?
So much so we said, let's do it faster. I confess, oh my God, you. So much so we said, let's do it faster. I confess, oh my God, you, my brothers and sisters, that I have greatly sinned. In my thoughts, in my words, in what I have done, in what I have failed. In my fault, in my most grievous fault.
I cannot be an ecstasy for any of your taxi drivers. You guys are. Well,
The power of Christ compels you. Ouch.
One last concentration of your pictures.
The power of Christ compels you. Sorry, guys. Forgot to bring some stuff with me here. Did I miss anything? Okay. I'm trying to catch up on the comments here, guys. So where does everybody else lie on the whole flipping knives situation? Just curious. Yeah, thanks, Apex. I really appreciate you showing up, man. It's awesome. Dwayne, thanks for coming, man. Where's everybody from? Where is everybody from? I'm from Pennsylvania. Erie, Pennsylvania, right on Lake Erie. Milton's from Arizona. Robert M's from Georgia. Georgia. And I'm a good singer. Renee's from Texas. Illuminati's in Lubbock. Coordinated carry. Yeah, that's not my bag either. And it's not so much because of the fact that I feel, I think you know, like I said in my video the other day, yesterday, you know, there are people out there that can, you know, buy a really nice knife, enjoy it for a few days or a few weeks, and then that's all they need, and they, you know, so they can sell them. And you know, I don't see any issues with that really. But my problem is when I get them, I there's not a lot of knives up until very very recently that I would consider getting rid of. Like when I do my research for knives, I spend a lot of time, you know, really getting to know what they look like and feel like and stuff like that. So I usually just buy knives that are, you know, really, really speak to me. And, you know, when I get them, I have a hard time letting them go. There's been a few that I've been able to trade for other knives. You know, that's kind of been my the biggest way that I end up getting rid of knives. I don't think I've ever sold a knife before, but I've traded a few. Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, having a lot of nice knives can help you. You know, if something comes up that you can't afford, you can either trade for them or sell them and buy the knife that you want. You know, that's perfectly reasonable for me in my humble opinion.
Where is Marcus King? I haven't thought. What would happen if the media got word that investigating police conducting unsanctioned
Sorry, just got a message from Sharif.
within a week of Bridget's Holmes' visit? How would that reflect? You were the one what's communicated. I work with us. So you, just or unjust, your friend is now an
Okay.
That's why it is crucial. Causes further step. I will
He sold some for gas money. Was it at a gas station? how much did you get for gas? Yeah, coordinated. I don't think I own any knives with serrations. Not a big fan. Not even close. So yeah, I don't buy knives with serrations if I can help it at all. I like that's one of the reasons I've wanted a SOCOM Elite so bad for so long, but it seems like every time I come across one, it's got serrations on it. You know, anything that I can afford, it always has serrations on it. So I've never bought one, but one day we'll get there. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I'm still kind of working on the process of setting up a video so that I can have people go in and make comments, kind of the way Complex does it, so that I can do my 200 and 500 giveaways. So as soon as I get that figured out, we'll get that road on the show. Oh, okay. Yeah, S35VN is that's a great steal. I really love S35. It's one of my favorites. For show. Banners, comments. So do I just? Oh, okay. There we go. I figured it out. And then you can hide it. Okay. Yeah, I want a Presidio really bad. Just haven't gotten one yet. So, does anybody have any thoughts or ideas for content? Anything you'd like me to go over? Or any topics you'd like me to cover on my videos? Just curious. Randy, what's up? Thanks for coming. Another, I have this Leatherman OHT one-handed tool. It's pretty badass. It's pretty beat up, but it's a multi-tool. Not supposed to really make those into save queens, are we? But yeah, it's got this retractable spring-loaded pliers, which are fantastic. Jesus, that's a loud truck. But yeah, I love these things. They work great. It's got a whole bunch of crap, and it's even got a, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got a little, other side. It's got a little hole here that you can screw in a ramrod for a pistol cleaning. Sakar ramrod. Fear and Forge history. Yeah, okay. Thanks, LCAP. I will research that. Cool. All right, yeah. That's an awesome idea. I like that. I like it a lot. I got to write that down because I'll forget it because I'm an idiot. I'm going to get my notepad. People are giving me ideas.
Do you not record your live streams?
I do, but I don't want to have to. I know. We can snuggle later, Butter. Butter? Buddy. Ouch. All right, sorry, guys. Ugh. Cold Steel pre versus post GSM. Yes, I'm a Cold Steel fanboy. Sorry, not sorry. No reason to be sorry. Cold Steels are gangster. Scotch and things. Thanks for coming. I'm just writing, guys. Sorry. Coordinated carry. What do you mean by GSM? I'm sorry. I must be stroking out. I'm not sure what that stands for. Which one, Dwayne? Oh, okay. Ooh, the Espada XL. Yes, sir. I've wanted to handle one forever. Just never gotten there yet. GSM. I'm surprised I've never heard of them before. It's crazy. That's crazy. So how many people in the chat own a Rat 1 or Rat 2? One of the most iconic knives in the community, has been for a long time, probably will be forever. It's a great knife. This is obviously my beater. You won it. That's awesome, man. Never won a knife before. So I'm entering as many giveaways as I can, and my plan, if I ever win a knife, is to just give it away on the channel, unless it's like something ridiculous, like the what the hell's the name of that knife? Jesus, I already forgot about it. Ziphius. If I were to win the Ziphius, I'd I don't know if I'd be able to let that one go. Yeah, the Rat 2 is a little small for my hand as well. I don't know if... Ooh, that's fucking filthy. Jesus. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you can see how small this thing is in my hand. It's just a baby. I can't get a full four-finger grip on it, though, without having to really choke up. So that's, it's not terrible, but it is a small knife for sure for my hand. But I got big bear paws. SC Avispa. Never heard of that. Nice. Knife Center has a micarta Rat 1. I may or may not have to look into that. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharif,
What's going on?
What is going on? I like your. That was a nice little, sort of thing there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, back from my rave
Are you a backup
days.
dancer in another life? Hey, I saw your video. I'm glad you posted that. I was nervous that I posted one yesterday. I was nervous that somebody was going to get pissed about it.
No, I don't think you should get worried about expressing opinions, like, ever. Honestly,
that's just what I do. I overthink things.
No, believe me, I've definitely been worried about how some of my stuff is going to come off. So I feel that that's natural, But definitely, I mean, an opinion is an opinion. As long as you're not attacking somebody, or like saying, oh, this person is bad because of X, Y, and Z, then I think you're fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I concur.
Yeah, but it's an interesting topic, right? Like the whole
Absolutely.
flipping knives.
It's
Where
very
where do you
polarizing.
fall on the subject?
What's that?
Where do you fall on the
You
spectrum?
didn't watch my video?
Dude, I literally
What the
haven't been
fuck?
in front of the computer all day today.
I'm just, I'm just kidding. So, I mean, I kind of feel like they're both right.
Hmm.
And it's all about perspective. Um, but I like you. I'm leaning more towards pointing on it. My biggest issue is people with bots. That's my
Yeah.
whole complaint right there. Is if you can get a hold of 10 or 15 of them and just fucking flip them, and you don't give a shit about the knife, that pisses me off. Yeah, it's not morally wrong, but I really wanted that.
Yeah. No, you know what? That's a good point that I wish I would have addressed, right? Like bots are kind of like a shitty
Yeah,
thing. You know what I mean?
right,
Like again,
right,
like
and
I kind of get it. Like I get the hustle, but at the same time, like
yeah,
okay, get one, get two. You know what I mean? Like to go and
yeah,
buy like the entire inventory kind of sucks.
right. And my biggest beef with that is if you can afford a bot. I mean, those things are thousands of dollars. So if you can afford a bot to do that, you're not struggling. You don't. I mean,
Okay.
it just that's my biggest thing with that. You know what I mean?
Mm. Maybe I should look into that because I've never had a bot, before. I mean, I don't know that I have thousands of dollars to spend on a bot, but
Yeah.
at least I may be
It,
able to get some of the knives that I want.
right. This is what I have to resort to. Then fuck it.
Hey, man, fight fire with fire.
Right. Can't beat them. Join them. But yeah, and you're right. I mean, it's it is it's it's a thing, and it's gonna be a thing
Mhm,
forever. It's
mhm.
human nature. Make what you can when you can, however you can.
Well, especially when like the economy is not in a great place, right? Like hustlers
Right.
always come out when it's time of struggle. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure if, freaking eggs were, a penny per and, gas was like 99 cents, like you wouldn't see people doing this kind of stuff as much, or as
Yeah.
aggressively. But
Thanks for coming, Renee. Yeah. No, you're
but
absolutely right.
it's just the times, and like I said it kind of towards the end of my video. Like, dude, I grew up in Detroit. Like that's hustler nation. You know what I mean? Even
Right.
if you're
Yeah.
affluent,
Yeah.
which
Check your,
I
check your
wasn't.
wallet.
Yeah, you just dude, I didn't mention it in the video, but like I remember once, so when my parents finally like got situated in their careers, and I started playing hockey and all of this stuff, like I was lucky enough to be able to go to like a hockey camp. And while
Uh-huh.
I was there, like I
See, I
didn't
figured
have
it would have been a
money.
fat camp.
What's that?
I figured it would have been a fat camp.
I was thinner in school, man. I got fat because of
Yeah,
COVID.
me too.
Goddamn.
Yeah, me too.
But no, like I was at
Yeah.
a hockey camp and I didn't have any money. So, dude, I started a scheme where like basically you there was only the only way you could get pizza was to get a counselor and to go to a certain location, and
Uh-huh.
they would do, and the counselors hated it because it would break up their night. Different kids all night coming up to them, trying to get pizza. So I said, you
Yeah.
know what, like on the weekend I went to everybody in the camp, took their pizza order, took their money plus like a couple of dollars extra, right? I
Yeah.
made one trip, with the counselor. The counselor also kicked me a little bit of money, you know, and I
Nice.
went around and distributed the pizzas to everybody. Dude, in one night I'd come up with like $100+ you know,
Oh
and when you're
yeah.
like 15, that you're like swimming in the cash, you
Yeah, that's
know.
thanks, man. Money, 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 money.
Yeah, you know, you do what you can.
Love the
Oh,
annex.
hello, you.
The
Nice.
Tonto.
That is sexy.
It is. Love
That
that
is
knife.
very sexy. Is that a recent pickup?
When did I get this? Yeah, fairly. I think 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Very, very cool, man.
River's Edge Cutlery. Afterpay is a wonderful thing.
Dude, I have yet to own a Microtech, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I want one. I've been trying to get a Stitch Auto in like all black for
Yeah.
forever, and they finally came up like just last week, right?
Mhm.
And it was the day that I booked my hotel and my
Oh.
airfare to go to Blade Show, and I'm like, bro, I can't afford like another $400 some for this.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but I mean, there's a couple available.
Oh no, where?
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the site, but if you do what Complex said, if you go to the site and go to find a dealer, I think it's in the B's. I went on there the
Okay.
other day, and there was like 2 or 3 different sites that I found those on.
Oh no.
There was the black one, and they still have the coyote camo one as well.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry.
Man. This is a problem for me right now.
Right?
Because
Yeah.
you know, like I'm already paying like one knife off with like Sezzle and a weapon light. So like okay.
The struggle is real, my friend.
It is. Especially dude, I've been trying to get that freaking knife for like years now.
Yep.
Like no joke, years.
Uh-huh.
And I even had like people try and, you know, be like, oh yeah, you know, shoot me an email when you get them in stock. And yep, never.
Yeah. I actually a buddy of mine is sending me I was able to get a really good deal with really low monthly payments on a I've been looking for a combat Troodon for a long time. Just looking for the right one. And I finally found it. And they were able to make it a good deal on it for me. So I was able to get it for like $50 a month, and it's on its way here. It's a signature series actually with a G10 showside scale. And it's jade, so you can see the mechanics on the inside.
Really?
I'm excited.
Dude, I've never even heard of that one.
I hadn't either. I didn't even know it was a thing. But it was the last one. And I'm like, okay. Take my money.
Yeah, isn't that the problem, right? Like when this stuff comes up on it,
yeah, you gotta bite the bullet
not.
or just forget about it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Put it out of your mind if you can.
Yeah. Oh, man, and like I was just thinking, like my buddy last night told me that there's a deal going on like CZ pistols, and I'm like, are you guys are trying to bankrupt me right now? Like,
El Cap, I don't know, man. I love the MSI. I love the way it looks. And I feel like it's more practical than the Stitch, obviously. I mean, the Stitch, that's more of just a beautiful knife. It's not exactly practical.
It depends on how you use your knife, you know?
Yeah.
For me, it's funny, as much as I can appreciate, oh dang, okay. Like I can appreciate like this kind of blade shape, right?
Yep.
You know, definitely very utilitarian, all of that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
but I hate it in practice because I need a stabby tip. I don't
Uh-huh.
like, let me find a piece of paper or something. I don't like trying to open things by rolling over and then trying to like slice it open. I like to
Yeah.
just pierce right through, right?
Mhm.
And so for me, in that sense, like the stitch follows more of this blade shape style, you
Yep.
know?
Mhm.
So I pierce, it's got a nice kind of like broad belly,
Yeah, a little
gives
bit of
me
belly
like
on
a good yeah, it gives me a nice continuous like cutting path.
it. Mhm.
And it's just what works for like the way I approach like cutting things.
Yeah.
And dang it, I found at least one stitch available for $450.
Yep.
Okay. This is a problem.
At least it's
Dude,
not
you know what
tempting at
I
all.
yeah, right. Dude, you know what I really want, which is so useless, is the
Sex pain?
microdog, the Truodon Mini, dude. The
Yeah, I heard
little
you talking about that. Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't see forking that much money for a sub 7-inch knife. I just
I agree. You're totally right, right? That's why I don't own one. But
yeah,
man, if I had like endless money, oh
right.
yeah, you better believe. I'd just be sitting here with the tiny little like yeah.
Like with the Exos, yeah. I mean it's sexy as hell. It really is.
Yeah,
I just what is it?
dude.
350, 375?
At least, if not
Yeah.
closer to like
That's
four,
just
you know?
that's fucking soul crushing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, super cool, but so useless and impractical.
Right.
You know, like what am I gonna do with a 2 inch? It's like what if I had a 2 inch dick? Like, what am I gonna do with that?
Yeah, I'd hate it if my dick was that big.
Right? Like, come on. Not to offend anybody in the chat. I mean, if
Right.
that's how you're hung, that's how you're hung. But you know,
I used to work in an operating room and there was this we brought this guy back for surgery, put him to sleep, and then it was like a hernia or something like that. So we had to take everything off. And this guy, was blessed. Let's just put it that way.
all right.
And a bunch of the people in the OR were like, "Oh my goodness!" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd kill myself if my dick was that small." Good times.
Yeah, man.
Another,
Oh, I wonder.
what's that?
Hey, I'm just wondering if the shop that I already got one of my Exos
Mhm.
might have it as well. I'm gonna double
Oh,
check.
really?
Yeah, but what were you gonna say? Sorry, it was just streaming.
I was just gonna say I was looking at my 80-20.5. I got
Mm,
the Flytanium G10 scales, and these scales make this a whole new fucking knife. I'm sure everybody knows that by now, but I just really wanted to show it off.
dude,
There's something about their G10. It's so solid compared to everything else I've ever felt. So yeah,
dude.
these scales, if anybody's in the market for them, they definitely are worth the price.
There's definitely different qualities of G10.
Yes,
It's not all the same. It's not all equal by any
right.
means.
I hate it's not G10, but I fucking hate Civivi's micarta. I hate it,
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
especially that burlap shit. It's just, I mean, it's so fuzzy and just looks like absolute horse shit.
Yeah, I had oh shit, I can't remember the like rustic gent or something like that from them
Uh
with
huh.
that. And here's the thing. I love burlap micarta, right? Like my
Me
Exos are
too.
both in it. But
Right.
damn, man, if Civivis didn't look and feel like garbage.
Yeah. I mean, literally, it looks like, they just picked up some micarta that was on the floor in the shop and just, oh yeah, this will work.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm not even a huge fan of their G10, honestly.
Thanks for coming, Randy. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, either. Like Spyderco is my favorite peel ply. I love Spyderco peel
Yes,
ply. I don't know why.
because
I
it's
don't know what it is
solid
about
and
it.
the texture feels really nice in hand,
Yeah, it's perfect. It's
It
perfect.
is. Honestly, the best G10, in my opinion, is Spyderco and Emerson. Both of them.
I've never experienced Emerson. I talked to somebody actually. He's was saying he was going to send me a few. I'm not sure if he's still doing that or not, but hopefully I'll be able to get some in hand. That's nice. Which one is that?
The EX100.
Okay.
It's one of their newer ones, actually. And I also have, just happen to be on the desk right now, the Elvia as well.
Those are becoming super popular these days.
Dude, I love a Pakal. Like if you are not trained in knife fighting, this is a knife that you can use to defend yourself like fairly well.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just
you just grip and rip, dude.
grip
I
it
mean,
and rip it.
I wouldn't try like, holding it and, trying to box with the person. But
Yeah,
if
no.
let's say you're on the ground and you need to get that person off quick,
Yeah, right.
you're good.
See, I grew up in my city. I grew up in the Lower East Side of Erie, which that just sounds like a shitty neighborhood, but
Mm.
if where I grew up, if you get into a fight, I mean, immediately right off the bat, you're fighting dirty, ending it as
Yeah, oh
quickly
yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All these people who are like trying to be, oh yeah, you do this move and then you do this move.
Right,
No, you
right.
kick them in the balls, spit in their face. You
Yeah.
know what I
These guys on YouTube, man, is like, I'm going to show you how to defend yourself. I'm like, first of all, if you're in a fight, you're not going to be standing toe to toe with somebody who's going to stand there and let you, get your hand placement just right, or
right?
it's not practical.
No, God, no. No, it's going to be quick. It's going to be dirty. Somebody's going to be
Right.
lunging at you, swinging at you,
Right.
like,
I don't know if you saw, there was a video that some guy did, or no, maybe it was a girl. Anyway, she was a cop, and they were going over how to defend yourself. You get in your car, and there's somebody in the back seat of your car, and they go to choke you
oh,
to death. And
okay.
she said, you get your fingers up under the rope, and then you hit the handle for the seat, and you fly the seat back, and then you can pull this over. And a guy followed up on it, and he gets in the car, and the guy puts the garrote over his neck, and he puts his fingers up, and then he goes to put the seat down. He pushes the button. He starts going back down real slow. It was so fucking funny. It was hilarious.
I love these like imaginary scenarios that like all these people come up with because everybody
Right.
is super calm and thoughtful and like composed when they're getting like randomly assaulted with a
Right. Like you're
garrote.
not going to piss your pants immediately.
Like Jesus Christ, yeah, it's going to be exactly like this.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't care how prepared you are. Like, unless you're attacked on a daily basis, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be.
No, God, no. That's why I love all of the people who go out and like get karambits, and think like because they own one, they're like a sudden instant badass. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I own this because I'm a knife designer, right? Like I want to understand it. I want to like look at it. It's cool. This thing terrifies the shit out of me, Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. There is no more evil knife in existence than a karambit, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
purpose built and designed for just murdering somebody.
yeah, taking out the
And if
jugular.
you, yeah, and if you don't like know what you're doing and you spin this thing, like you're
Uh-huh.
supposed to, like back towards you, right? If you have your
Right,
wrist in the wrong location, this thing is severing your arteries.
for sure.
Like it's such an easy knife to like ruin your day with. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. I was
dude.
uh I was watching this girl. She was doing all kinds of tricks with a karambit and shit. She sliced her hand wide open.
Dude, was
I
it
was
the
like, "Oh,
blonde chick?
yes."
I've seen that video. That's exactly the one I was just thinking of. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
bro, like, no, just stop. Okay. Like you're not a tactical badass. If you were,
right,
you would have already joined the military. You would have been on
right.
SEAL Team 6. Like, and they're not even using karambits, okay? Like, come
Right.
on.
Yeah, first of all, if you get into a serious altercation and you start, the person you're fighting with is like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Exactly. Like, dude, I'll never. What shit, man? What movie was it? There was one where like some dude came up to another guy, was like, "What's up?" And started like doing flips and kicks, and the guy
Yeah.
literally just took out a gun and was like, and like ended it before it even started. It's like, all right, there you go. That's
Right.
reality, you
That's
know.
reality. Yeah. Yeah, if you're
Oh
in a fight,
dang.
people aren't going to get fancy about it. They're just going to end it as fast as they can.
Dude, that's my philosophy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But
My favorite move in
uh,
the world, somebody comes up behind you and starts choking you, just reach down and just mash their nuts.
there you go. Exactly. Right. Dude, it's so funny because like I used to get into like play fights with friends in high school and college and stuff like that. And being a bigger guy, people like to try and like throw themselves at me. So I would
Yeah.
have friends that would do exactly that move. They come, try and get me into an arm lock, and I just literally like reach back, lean over, and flip over on them.
Pull
And
them. Yeah.
like, yeah, exactly. Or
Because the
like a
leverage is
person
all in
would
your favor at that point.
exactly, or somebody would run at me, try to like come at my throat, and I
Yeah.
literally grab them, fall back on my back, use my feet, and I kick them like
Yeah.
3 feet behind me. You
Either
know
that
what
or
I
do the
mean?
sidestep. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. You know, people.
Yeah, I
Oh
always love
yeah,
it when people choreograph what they're going to do when they're in an actual fight.
yeah, yeah. It's entertaining. It's
It sure
so
is.
entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, and the thing is, like, I even still with all of that, like laughing about this shit, like, I guarantee you, I get into a fight tomorrow, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah,
Like, there's no question,
right. Me too. Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I've gotten into my fair share, and that's why I don't want to get into any more. I've won some, I've lost some. I'm definitely, especially in as an adult, like,
Yeah,
I'm getting my butt whipped.
right, right.
Like, I
Illuminati. I
am.
think that I think that you could be considered an honorary ninja, for sure.
I mean, for sure. I mean, he has a provoke, so
I like the provoke. My daughter actually wants one.
they're awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're a little pricey though.
They are, especially if you get like the OG like
Yeah,
non plastic ones.
right. Yeah.
But they're
Um,
they're
I don't
awesome.
know if you've seen, but there's actually I think SMKW has like just a straight up a drop point knife, just like the provoke.
Oh, well, I know they released a new iteration of the provoke where it's like a traditional blade.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, like I don't know. It just like this, I have one karambit. I don't need another. It's not
Right.
something I'm realistically going to carry. You know.
Yeah, I would be interested in the one that's a standard knife, but the blade on it I think is like 2.1 inches, and that's just. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Dude, you know what's the most like hilarious things? Is if I go into San Francisco tomorrow, okay? Where's a good perfect example, right? This is an over 3-inch blade, okay? This is not a stabby pokey knife.
Which
right?
what knife is
Obviously.
that?
This is the Strix.
I like that a lot.
I got it in for review. It's an excellent knife. I've got really like almost no complaints about it, you know.
Yeah.
But if I go into San Francisco, I get into some trouble, officer pats me down, finds this thing on me. If he really wants to, he can ding me for this because it's over 3 inches, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
On the flip side,
I agree.
This is under 3 inches, and I can carry this all day without any headache or harassment from the police.
Right.
Like this is you know, only has one design and purpose, you know. But this is legal according to California knife laws. Like, it's
a raptor claw on a fucking
thing,
handle.
You know. But whatever, like, okay, that's the way they want to run it. Be my guest,
right? And I kind of say it a lot. I get myself into trouble with saying this, but it's the same as the AR. I mean, there's really a purpose for it. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get into that argument, but yeah, there's only one purpose for it, and you know, I understand that it's fun to shoot them and everything, but just as obtainable as they are right now, it blows my fucking mind.
Well, see, like where I fall on with the AR, right, is I can go tomorrow and buy a Remington 700 with a magazine, and just because it's in a different form factor of like the placement of like the handles, the grips, whatever, that's 1,000-yard gun, right? So, like realistically speaking, I mean, I'm very pro 2A. But like it's very interesting to me, at least, that people are very conditional about like what things do. Like to me, the Remington 700, that's 1,000-yard gun, is actually a lot scarier to me, you know, because I can literally be 10 football fields away from you and rain down terror.
For sure.
Whereas, like with an AR, I at least need to be within a football field. So I don't know, man.
My issue with it isn't necessarily. It's not the fact that it's a long range weapon. It's not the fact that it looks fucking scary. It's I don't know of any situation in the world under normal circumstances that you would need a 25 or 35 round magazine.
Well, okay, so I don't necessarily personally have an excellent argument for that because I'm limited to 10 here in California by law. It is definitely more with the thought of like an extended firefight in mind. There's no question about that. But I can also tell you that, okay, so with my California compliant like setups, I can switch out a 10-round magazine like very, very quickly.
Right.
So it's hard to limit the damage if like somebody really intends it to be, you know, on some level, right? But yeah, like that being said, I may or may not have a bunch of so-called magazines.
Well, you're not worrying about.
Yeah, yeah. The real issue I see like a lot of times is a lot of these guns are getting obtained like through theft. And
Hmm.
like that is something that I think should be a requirement for sure. Like everybody who begins to own these things needs to have a safe, you
Right.
know? And that safe needs to be potentially even validated by the state
Yeah.
and, all of that stuff. And even like if you have it in your car, like what's the point of having, a gun in your car and then plastering your window with stickers that says, I'm a gun nut? It
Yep.
just tells the people that you
Right.
probably have something in your car. You
Don't
know what
fuck
I
with me.
mean?
And that's probably their thought process. Is it's a deterrent.
Right.
But yeah,
It's
I
not. It's an
right.
invitation for theft.
Right.
Every single time,
Right. Absolutely.
So, yeah, like it's an interesting thing. The funny thing that I think is most reasonable people agree that something needs to be done. It's just like the nuances of what. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all of this stuff has gotten kind of out of control. I
Hmm.
just don't want like mob rule and like panic to like define the rule sets, because that's when we start eroding um our constitution like very quickly.
Right.
Like we do it with free speech, we do it with other like voting rights and stuff like that whenever
Yeah.
people panic.
Right. Well, Christ,
And
people are burning books right now. I mean,
which is nuts to me,
we're regressing fucking
dude.
rapidly.
And that's the funny thing, right? Like my family comes from the Middle East, or at least some part of my family. I've
Yeah.
seen my share of that stuff like up close and personal. Like like I don't want that here.
Right. Absolutely.
We left
NW,
that
what's up, buddy?
shit.
Thanks for showing. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree.
Like you understand, like my parents left the Middle East because like the Muslims used to separate the Christians out from like school testing because they were afraid that the Christians would give the Muslims the wrong answers and screw up their tests. And it's
That's not
like,
really funny, but yeah.
no, it's hilarious. It's so insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
do.
like I we can't regress to that kind of stupidity here.
But we are.
We
And we're
are,
we're doubling down. Like it's the right thing to do. I don't
dude.
understand it.
Yeah, agreed. I don't get it either. People are
Stupid.
at the end of the day, my perspective is people are just dumb.
People are stupid. A
Yeah.
person is logical and thinking and reasonable, but people
Yes.
in large groups, they
Yeah.
just you got mob mentality and it takes over very, very quickly. Yeah.
Man, you're a bad man, by the way. I did find one all black Stitch so far.
Okay.
And
I am a bad sorry, man.
the only saving grace right now is they don't have Sezzle.
Right.
But I do kind of have the funds at the moment. I could pull the trigger on this.
Right.
So I am keeping the tab open because
it took everything I had not to do it. I just I'm like, no, be responsible. Be responsible.
Right? I'm trying to be, man. I'm trying to be a good adult, and it's not helping.
I'm glad I can't get a hold of this thing because I can't afford it. Oh, well, it's right here in case you want to get
it. Right? Exactly.
Glad I can help.
Man. And Duty from Duty's Daggers didn't help either, because literally the guy that messaged me about the thing being available the day I booked my tickets was Duty.
Oh.
He's like, oh, hey, Sharif, here's 2 different stores who have this in stock right now. I'm like, Duty, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Man.
Someone changed the water on the water slide with the hose from the septic truck.
Exactly.
Very well said.
right?
That's
Oh
awesome.
man. Yep,
It is.
definitely.
It's
The
just
thing
slide.
is, like, I'll tell you what though, man. Like, I had this whole conversation with my dad not too long ago. Where he's like really worried about like the future of this country, blah 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 blah. And I'm
Oh
like, I
yeah.
get it.
Anybody
Like
who's
I
paying
get it.
attention should be.
But at the same time, like I do really have faith in those of us who do care, you know?
Well, you have to.
Because like
Yeah.
yeah, like the reality is we are going to do our best not to let this thing fall apart. You know what I mean? Um
Yeah.
it's too important to all of us.
Absolutely. It's everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Oh,
just talking to my wife a little while ago. I said, the kids right now, what's going to happen in 30 years when they're responsible for running the country? It's a
yeah,
scary thought.
it's funny you say that because like I used to not think like that, like at all, if I'm 100% honest, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, there wasn't
Until
any reason.
this most recent group, you
Yeah.
know?
Uh-huh.
Like they really seem set on giving up their individual liberties, not paying attention to the Constitution, like being hyper reactive to like every situation, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
Like
it's like
overcorrecting and
exactly, and it's just, bro, like I don't care what like side of like the political spectrum you fall upon. You
yeah,
know what I mean? It's like any reactionary response to things is a bad thing.
right.
It is. It's
Especially
not
if it's driven by
healthy.
emotion.
Precisely. And like the thing is, like, I don't know, I may come off like I'm conservative in the way I'm speaking. I'm actually not. I'm very like middle of the road. I got some shit I'm
Yeah,
conservative about, some shit I'm liberal about, like most people.
right.
You
And
know
that's
what I
the only
mean?
logical way to be.
Right. Right. And I just don't like when people freak out. And that's this entire generation, bro. It's the short attention span of like TikTok and
Right.
Twitter and
Yep.
like what is the latest thing? Oh, I got to be a social justice warrior, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything that I'm, like crusading about, whatever side it's on.
Right.
I'm just reading a headline and reacting. It's
Yep. And that's
like,
the that's
bro.
it's that mixed with the fact that there's no coping mechanisms anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a dangerous
That
combination.
and people have gotten too used to being like everybody patting them on the ass and telling them, the way you feel is valid, and oh, here's your participation award. Like my generation was the first generation to get participation awards, and it
Yeah.
was funny because I was talking about it with my dad. I remember when I was a kid, the first time I got one, I was so offended by it, I actually threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Like really, I remember being like a little kid. We ended up like, I don't know, fifth or sixth in the basketball league. And they're like, here's your trophy, like,
Yeah.
great participation, whatever. And I'm like, but I didn't win.
Right.
Like, what am I getting this for? You know
Right.
what I mean? And I remember like literally walking out of the locker room when I was, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8, and I literally just dumped the thing in the trash, you know?
Yeah.
So
I I just barely missed that. Like I got
Mm,
out of boys baseball, I think like maybe a couple of years before that shit started.
yeah.
So yeah. No
Dude,
bueno.
PNW, that's pretty crazy actually.
Oh yeah, the education system in this country is fucking catastrophic. I
It is.
yeah.
It is. Like I don't understand how a lot of this stuff is like getting glossed over. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody knows the saying: "History is written by the victor."
yep.
So, you know, it is what it is. But it's not.
And
It's unsafe and it's unhealthy.
it is. It's very, very dangerous. Much like this guy right here. Here, I'm sharing my screen with you.
Do I need to do something in order to?
Click on it and then like add it to. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Look how sexy that bitch is. Oh,
God, that's gorgeous. I want to have its
right?
baby.
Oh, uh, I'm
And they
having such
fire
a
so
crisis
fucking
right
hard.
now.
They fire so
Oh,
hard.
I'm having such a crisis right now. Oh my god. And it's, I don't know, it's just like the all black murdered out,
Yep.
like the texturing, all of this stuff. That this is why I like this one even above the new manual one with the RAM lock. It's
Yeah.
just you lose all of this like texturing right here. You
Uh
lose
huh.
this sort of texturing right there.
And I love that
I don't
button.
know.
I don't know why, but I love the button.
Right? It's big, it's authoritative, it lets you know like, press me,
Push,
and
push me. Yeah.
yeah, like evilness is going to come out from it, like
I do kind of wish it had a more sterile blade, though.
I agree. That's my only honest to God complaint with this thing.
Right. Right. There's nothing else to complain about. The ergonomics on that thing are fucking money.
Yeah, yeah. Uh dude. So much sex in one knife, you
Yeah.
know? But who it's the old schoolers who do that shit. Like, look at the Emerson, man. Like, there's so much billboarding there.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary, you
Right.
know?
And I
Like, I'm
understand with
actually,
Microsoft, it might be like a tradition thing or whatever,
who
but
cares?
yeah, who cares? Nobody cares.
Put it on the inside of the handle. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
even on my knife, that's the only thing that I've put on the knife at all. And I'm even
Uh-huh.
thinking about getting rid of that and putting it inside the handle so the blade's like completely sterile.
Do
You
you already
know?
have anything on the pivot?
No. No.
Because
Completely
yeah, you could probably put that
sterile.
on the pivot.
I thought about it. It's just I like the idea of not having any logos. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's clean. And then if you disassemble the knife, you can see it on the inside of the handle. Okay, this is the manufacturer, this is the model number. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that seems cooler to me than, it's like a discovery thing, you know.
Right. Color the lettering in your Sharpie.
You're a savage, Bluminati.
That's legit. That looks legit.
Oh man. And you know what? This place that I found it actually has it for like a little bit cheaper at 433.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty fly for
Yeah.
a knife guy. Thanks for
What
showing up,
up?
buddy.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And
What's for dinner
dude,
tonight,
where's
everybody?
my I was just gonna say, I was just thinking that. Where's my dinner, dude?
Where's your dinner?
Yeah, like I ordered some delivery and it should be here by now.
What?
Let's see.
So I
It's
just saw
uh-huh.
DLT just posted a video on Instagram. The Melvin Lozada Evo R. It's
Oh, let me check
fucking
the thing out.
so beautiful. Gives me a boner.
Let me see. Oh, Okay.
I love that Damascus.
Oh no, that's a different one. Where is the? Oh, there it is. Oh, hello, you. Oh,
Ayudo.
dang. That's a serious knife.
Yeah, it is.
Dang. Oh, dude. Actually, you want to see something super crazy? I think I saw it on TikTok as I was criticizing TikTok earlier.
TikTok. Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Dude, it is a black hole. I don't recommend getting into it because
Yeah.
you'll start like kind of, you know, like, oh, I'll check this out, and then okay, I'll walk away,
Right.
and then next thing you know, like 2 hours of your life is like suddenly gone.
Yeah. My wife
Yeah,
was just
I
talking to me about I went to bed one night and I left a live on and she was on the couch and she said you guys were talking about I can't remember what she said you were talking about, but everybody was like, "All right, I got to get off. I'm going to head out." She said, and then you continued to talk about like breakfast foods for like 25 or 30 minutes. And she's like, "Why am I still sitting here watching this?
exactly.
It's 25 minutes of my life I'll never get back."
All right, here I got something pretty hot to share you or to show you. Check this thing out. I've never seen
SOBX,
this
what's up?
before. All right, I shared it.
There we go.
So this is the Ray Appleton diptych. Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, it gets better. Come on, play. There you go.
That's fucking gorgeous. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is gangster.
Right? You don't even notice it at first.
Right.
And then,
wow.
Yeah. You want to talk about like precision? That's insanity.
Holy shit. That's a hell of a push dagger, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man,
Dude.
that's sexy.
Right? Yeah, that thing just took me by complete and total. I watched this thing over and over. I don't know how many times, man.
Yeah, it's like a train wreck. You just can't stop. That is Jesus. The precision on that milling.
Absolutely nuts. Man. Oh. Ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes Blade Show posts up some like good stuff on TikTok, That's
I'll be
one
right
of
back.
them. Dudes. Yeah, tell me what do you guys think of that thing, man? That thing is just ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, there's this guy also who developed this like snap deployment knife, right? I looked into it. He wants like almost $400 for this knife, and it's in D2, which is like really kind of crazy. I mean, between you and me, I'd much rather like an Emerson Wave, but I'm kind of curious about how the mechanism works, But yeah, $350 for a D2 knife and to pay for his this switch mechanism, I don't even understand how it works, and I don't even think it's. Yeah, I think it's only like tip up carry too, which is kind of weird. You know. But yeah, there's definitely, if you guys haven't been on the TikTok for Blade Show, I kind of highly recommend it. You can even see if you guys have been interested in this karambit from EXO. This thing they show clearly how the mechanism kind of works. But I think it was Accessorize Me who showed that it can actually be kind of sketchy, because if you don't nail that closing, you can actually get the tip of the blade directly into your fingers or like your palm. So you got to be real aggressive with the deployment of this thing. I mean, it's definitely innovative. EXO does really crazy stuff, you know, but yeah, if you are ever curious about how this thing works, now you guys can kind of see it in like slow motion. Pretty interesting stuff, man. Dude, like I said, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. There's this beautiful knife. Sterling silver, rhodium coated Damascus blade. Like, who does this kind of construction anymore? Absolutely crazy. Look at the twist in that blade. Just nuts. Look at this. Check out this Damascus pattern.
Sorry, buddy.
Like, no problem. I'm just showing people some of the crazy stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, check out this Damascus pattern.
Yeah. That's stupid cool.
Right? It looks like a giant like Celtic knot pattern.
Yeah. I was looking for the word, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, here's another one of those.
Love that Anno.
Right? Just crazy locking mechanisms, crazy just design.
Yeah. What is that from?
Boom. They don't actually say who made this blade, which is kind of annoying.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a dick move.
Right? Especially with something so cool, you know?
Right?
Like,
yeah.
Tell us who the maker is, for God's sakes.
Nice. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
That's beautiful.
Stunning, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, see, this is why I'm telling you, like, don't get into TikTok. You will lose yourself in this. Just
yeah,
and even like knife TikTok is not great. Like, this is one of the best resources, but this is awesome if you haven't seen this before.
That's cool.
Yeah, right? I love the dog. Like, I'm gonna mess you up.
Yeah, he's seriously into it, man.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
They did an actual like evolution of the timeline, because like I've seen videos by them before, and like they started just like the husband and wife kind of like battling, and the dog would start to like bark and jump back and forth. And then as time went on, they gave him like a foam sword, they gave him like some other stuff, and then it's finally now to like the point where the dog's like, ah, like, I'm gonna get you, you know.
Yeah.
It's sick.
PNW, I agree. We need to get some Wolverine claws in the making.
Oh yeah, dude. Definitely. Definitely.
I mean, there's obviously no practical use for that, but it's the same thing as the vortex or
Yeah.
something made by I can't even remember now. The what was the name of that one knife that I got? Shit. The it was a Norse
Oh.
name. The started with a B. Damn it! I hate it when that happens.
Hmm.
The Beowulf.
Oh, okay.
It's just a big chunk of steel and there's no earthly use for it whatsoever, but it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, most definitely. I just got the notification. I think my dinner is here, so I may need to let you go,
All right, brother.
or I may need to
I
jump
appreciate you
out.
stopping in.
But dude, thank you for having me. Absolutely appreciate it.
Yeah, no, man. I love talking to you, man. It's we kind of seems like we do pretty well with certain subjects. I mean, we both have a lot to say. So yeah, I
Oh,
appreciate you stopping in.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Anytime, man. Anytime.
getting close to 2 hours, so I'm probably going to cut it at 2 hours. So that's probably good timing anyway. What'd you get for dinner, by the way?
Burgers.
Nice.
I went super healthy, because I need to lose weight, right?
Did you get like black bean burgers or something like that?
Just smash burgers with a nice little bit of cheese and some crinkle cut fries.
Nice.
Yeah, man. All righty, fellas. Thank you so much for having me. Absolutely appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful night, all right?
Yeah, you gonna be on tomorrow?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
I
All
got
right,
to
I'll
do
see you
some
then.
filming tonight, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, brother. Take it easy. Thanks again for stopping in.
Thank you. Peace.
All right. Bye. All right. So what was I going to ask you guys? I meant to ask you something earlier, but I forgot. Shit. I have like the worst memory on the planet. Yeah, I lost it. I was talking to who was I talking to? Somebody watched my video on the flipping of knives, and they asked me, I think it was Pete, maybe one of the gentlemen that has sent me a few of his knives to review on the channel. He sent me the Synapse XL to take a look at. He sent me this CKF Snafu, which is an awesome knife. But I was showing my XM18 on the video that I did yesterday, and he asked me who put the edge on it. And actually, I did. I know just enough about sharpening to get myself into trouble, just enough to be dangerous. But yeah, I got a really, really reflective edge on this guy, and I can shave with it. It's one of my only issues with Hinders is their factory edge. I don't know if anybody here has a Hinderer. I'd like to get your feedback. Is if you have a Hinderer, how was the edge when you got her? Because mine was not great. And I don't like to be presumptuous, so I'm not going to say, just a blanket statement. Hinder's factory edges suck, but I'd like to know if anybody else has any thoughts on the subject. What? You coming up? Come on. Well, come on. Be a dick. Say hi to everybody. This is Nugget. He's a fat cat, but he's an awesome dude. Say hi. Her. There we go, boy. And I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but within probably the next few weeks here, I have to decide exactly how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to be doing my 205 500 giveaways. I don't know if I'm just going to do it on a regular video like tabletop view, or if I want to do it on a live. I don't know. We'll see. Seems the expensive knives never have an edge. I guess they still need cutting. Yeah, yeah, beef. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know why they don't put better edges on their knives, but I understand that Hinder's a it's a hard use knife. That's how it's intended. But if I'm spending that much money on a knife, I want it to be sharp. Tactical Terry, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming. So yeah, going back to the factory edges, your ProTech Runt 5 sucked out of the box. The Hinder is really the only knife that I've ever got that didn't have a decent edge on it. So that was why I didn't know if maybe that was a fluke or what was going on with that situation. But I have heard people before say that they aren't huge fans of Hinder's factory edge. And it's been well controversified. I don't know. It's been well discussed, the soft steel or the soft heat treat that Hinder has been using. I don't know. I don't really use my knives for serious work the vast majority of the time. It's cutting open boxes, cutting straps, paper, tape, stuff like that. Nothing that you need to be concerned about the heat treat for. But you're spending money for something, you want it to be what it should be. If you go out and you buy a Corvette and they put a Prius engine in it, you're going to be pissed. All right, guys. Yeah, I was hoping Doom would show up, but he's probably got something else on his plate right now. But it's close to 2 hours here. I think I'm going to eat some supper. But seriously, guys, I can't thank you guys enough for showing up for stuff like this and conversing and interacting with me. This is awesome. I really appreciate all you guys showing up. But I am going to head out for the night. I'll probably be doing some more videos tomorrow. For the money, Hinder should make best knife possible. I agree, SOBX. I am having pot roast with roasted carrots and potatoes. And I also baked up an onion. So that's what's on the agenda for this evening. But yeah, I'm going to head out, guys. I'm probably going to be doing another review or two tomorrow. And I'm definitely going to be on the live with Maddie. So I hope to see you guys there. But stay up, y'all. Take it easy. Bye.